Ooh, what's up, nerds and geeks? My name is OMG WTF LOL FTW BRB. Welcome back to more Total Extreme Wrestling 2013 Mod Spotlights. We're playing as WWE in the current year of 2015, and we're going to be booking Friday Night SmackDown. I have a general idea of what I'm doing with SmackDown, but not a general idea. I have somewhat of an idea, and I'm kind of just going to be winging it on the way like we do with Monday Night Raw. The only thing is with Raw is I didn't talk too much. I was too focused on booking the show. I apologize for some of you. I can imagine how boring that can be sometimes. I'm going to try to talk a little bit more this time about what's going to be going on and stuff like that. Also, I forgot to mention this in Raw, and I don't know why. Some of you may know that, or noticed, I should say would be the word, may have noticed that I did not upload New Japan, WWF, and ROH last week, and I wanted to get to them. In fact, the reason for delay, New Japan, I was just like, ugh, I don't know if I want to book it. I just wasn't feeling it at the time. Um, WWF, I'm not gonna lie, I did kind of just put it off. I already have one of them uploaded. I just had to do Shotgun Saturday Night, and I kept, putting one more thing above it. And ROH, I was at my friend's house. I was at my friend Joel's house for like the whole weekend, so I was even near my laptop. So that is why we didn't get any of those, but I'm going to most definitely get you guys those episodes this week. So we're going to start off the night with Big Show coming down to the ring. He's going to rant on about Dean Ambrose for about, I'd say, 8 minutes would be fine. Ranted on about Ambrose because if you missed Monday Night Raw, which if you missed Monday Night Raw, I'm surprised you're watching SmackDown over Raw. But Kane got, you can't see me doing this, but quotations, air quotations, injured on Monday Night Raw by Dean Ambrose and Big Show, who is the partner of Kane, which we probably should make them an official team, by the way. Yeah, wasn't too happy with that. The worst thing is that they aren't a former team in the incomplete area, so they won't have any experience on them. If I'm able to change that, I will. By the way, we need to get Titus O'Neil in action tonight because he is irritated that we didn't get him in action before. And for those of you wondering, I did indeed create the team of Heath Slater and Adam Rose, who had excellent chemistry working together, I believe. Let me just double check what it was. Yep, great chemistry. That's what it was. And Big E has poor chemistry teaming with Kofi. Let's take that team off. No Kofi and Big E because they have poor chemistry together. But that's about it. Oh, and Mark Henry has poor chemistry teaming with Ryback, but no one cares about that. So the only New Day teams we have is Kofi and Woods and Xavier Woods and Big E. No Big E and Kofi anymore, which kind of sucks because they were like the two more popular members. Either way, we're going to start off with Big Show ranting on about Ambrose, promising vengeance. In fact, we should probably do like a vengeance will be served story. Let's actually do that instead. Remove that. Vengeance is sworn. We'll do that. We'll have it be Big Show swearing vengeance for Kane against Dean Ambrose for about 8 minutes. This leads to Kane being interrupted by, which we'll do a modern TV opening for this. Did I say Kane? I meant Big Show being interrupted by Randy Orton, who basically just comes out and calls Big Show a big baby and all that, and that sets up for our match later tonight, which will be our main event of the night that, honestly, no one in the real world wants to see, but 2 Universe definitely will like to see it. Randy Orton versus The Big Show. And the reason why I say no one wants to see that, because let's be honest, no one really wants to see Orton versus Big Show in real life. But in the Tooniverse, or the, I've just been calling it that because the YouTubers, but the game actually recognizes Big Show as a really good talent. He's considered actually our main heel, which is surprising. So we'll have that start off the show. Looking at the storylines, we could do... What would I like to start with, though? I'm thinking about doing a tag team match, a repeat tag team match of Bryan and Ryback versus Barrett and Sheamus, since we had Ryback come to the save for Bryan on Raw. I'm thinking maybe a Miz match would be cool. Or we could do, what are the primetime players? Are they heels? They are faces. Okay. So we'll do a tag team match to start off the night. Probably do a ringside scouting as well. And it'll be the primetime players battling the Brass Ring Club. Have we had these two teams fight in the past? No, we have not. This is a new matchup. Cool. So we'll have this go on for about 8 minutes, I feel is good. We'll give the victory to Cesaro. And then open, work the crowd about. And that's about it. We'll just have ringside scouting. Because I don't really... the tag team feuds are always weird to me because I feel like there's no reason for a tag team to feud unless it's for the tag team titles. So it's like, I don't know what to do with that sometimes, you know? 2 minutes, I guess. I don't care. I'm not putting them on commentary, though, because, again, one of the things I would like to see fixed in Total Extreme Wrestling 20 whatever, maybe the next one we'll get is like 2018, I have no idea. I'd like to see more room for announcers, because, yeah, we have 3-man booth here, but I'd like to have a guest commentary area. But there we go. So we have something for the tag team titles. Should probably go into the back and have, like... We'll do, like, what would I like to do? I guess it'll be like a psych up, but I don't want to do that just yet. But we'll do it now. Why not? Because I can't think of anything else. We might move it if we do it later. It'll be the WWE Champion Seth Rollins psyching up Big Show later on tonight for his match against Orton. And then, what we could do after that is, excuse me. We could do Roman Reigns walking to the ring. A worker is walking. And it'll be Roman. And then we'll come back. He'll be in the ring cutting a promo. Or I guess we can do an interview rant, which will be Roman ranting about Bray for about 6 minutes. Yeah. And Roman without his script as usual. And then I think a part of me wants to do like Bray showing up on the Tron or something, but if I do that, I'm going to turn it into a modern TV opening and then have Roman in action against one of the Wyatts, which, let's do that. Add angle, modern TV opening, we'll do Roman coming out, Bray Wyatt, have them go on for 10 minutes. I hate the fact that Roman Reigns does not like to be scripted. And then we'll lead into the match, which will be a rematch, I guess, because Luke Harper is the better of the athletes. Roman Reigns and Luke Harper. Who won last time? Was it Luke Harper? No, it was Roman. Oh, wow, I've had you two fight 2 times already. I am not sure if I like that. Well, this will be the last time we do this match then. By the way, I apologize if you guys hear any noise throughout the videos. My little brothers have friends over, and, well, you know how it is when you have your friends over. You go a little crazy, so my apologies if you hear any noise. It's going to be Roman getting the victory in an open, all-out match. We might, do I want to do DQ? Part of me feels like DQ would be a good way to go. Yeah, we'll do a DQ finish when Roman gets attacked by Eric Rowan. And then we'll do a save from 2-on-1 attack. Here comes Dean Ambrose saving his brother from the attack of Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. And yeah. That could be like 3 minutes. That's fine. Then what I would like to do is probably like go backstage and have Miz cut a promo on John Cena. So we'll go backstage and it'll be The Miz cutting a promo on John Cena. Have that go on for about 6 minutes. We do need to do the tag match, so I think I'm going to add this real quick. It's going to be along with the Orton Big Show announcement. It'll be the announcement that later tonight we'll have Ryback team up with the Intercontinental Champion Daniel Bryan to battle Sheamus and Bad News Barrett. Put that right about here, and then we do this match. That's good. Promo about Cena, and then I think what we could do after that is ooh, my apologies. I just touched the microphone. I'm sorry about that, guys. Do an interview where Randy Orton is hyping the match against Big Show later tonight for about 5 minutes. Then I would like to come back from the commercial break for a tag team action. It'll be Paige and Nikki Bella versus AJ Lee and Naomi. Have we had you guys? No, we have not. Okay, so this is cool. Go on for 7 minutes, or 8 minutes. And I'm going to give the victory to AJ Lee. No. Okay, AJ Lee. Open. And it's going to have a turn where Nikki gets turned on by Paige because Paige doesn't like Nikki either and she wants the Divas Championship. Haha! And what should we do after that? Alright, I am going to switch things up real quick. I think what we can do is we'll do a hype thing with Daniel and Ryback as they will hype up their upcoming tag match later tonight against Sheamus and Bad News Barrett. Give them about 5 minutes. And I want to switch that with the Seth Rollins Sykes up. I knew I wasn't going to want that there. I'll put that right about there. And then we'll lead into the tag team match, which will be Ryback and Daniel Bryan, not Damian Mizdow, taking on Sheamus and Bad News Barrett. Have you guys go on for 12 minutes. Who won last time? I believe it was Davey and Ryback. I think I'm going to have Daniel get the victory this time and him beat Barrett in an open all-out match. And then a celebration is in order. Have the two men celebrate together, and I pressed end. There we go, tag. Daniel and Ryback celebrate in the ring for 2 minutes will be fine. And then we'll show Randy walking to the ring. And then we'll have the match. Add match between Randy Orton and the Big Show. And this will go on for the 12 minutes with Orton getting the victory. I want to keep Big Show strong. If I can go up. Make this an open, not scripted, all-out match. I hate scripted matches. I said not scripted. Takes away from it. And we'll have, it'll be distraction finish with Dean Ambrose. Okay, I think that's about right. I know there's some things I was missing, but that's fine. We don't need every single feud on here. This is the B show as is. So let's look at our analysis real quick. Cena and Ziggler are the only two main eventers not used. We got Rusev and Stardust. I might make like a pre-show bout out of that. I don't know. In fact, I got a couple pre-show matches in my head. So we will do the one. We'll do Dolph Ziggler versus Rusev. Have we had you two fight in the past? No, we have not. Which is kind of funny because these two are feuding right now in real life. This will be 12 minutes long pre-show. Rusev getting the victory. I want to keep Dolph strong. It's going to be an open bout with distractions from Stardust costing him. So that'll be on the pre-show. Let's also look at this again. Analysis. Probably get Neville in action along with the Ascension maybe. Probably. I don't know. The only problem with the Ascension is the team that I'm thinking about putting them over are openers, and we'll get in trouble for putting enhancements against openers. That's how it works, nerds and geeks. That's how it works. So instead, I'm going to give it to The Miz and Mizdow and have them take on Slater and Adam Rose. And an 8-minute match will be fine. Pre-show, and we'll give the win, of course, to The Miz. Open decisively. Put that right there. That'll be opening pre-show mount. Actually, no, that'll be the mid. Our opening bout will feature Adrian Neville, who has a lot of momentum on his side. And we'll have Neville take on... Yeah, let's have him take on Brock Lesnar or Bray Wyatt. Neville can battle... Have we done Bo Dallas? I think we've done Bo once. Actually, we've never done Bo. So, Neville versus Bo Dallas. For 8 minutes on the pre-show. And we'll give it to Neville. Make this an open, decisive win. And that'll be that. So welcome to the Nerds and Geeks who clicked on the annotation or looked in the description below to see where the time was. I'm starting to do that as well because one of the Nerds and Geeks let me know that during or on mobile devices you actually can't see the annotations. My apologies for that, by the way. So that's why I'm going to be also putting that in the description below. And yeah, welcome. Let's see how we did. I think it's actually a decent show. Alright, so in about that it's some soldering reaction, but no crowd heat or non-existent crowd heat. Adrian Neville defeating Bo Dallas with a shooting star senton. Got a 53C minus, not bad. And then a 64C. And about that had solid in-ring action, but not much weigh-in heat. The Miz and Damien Mizdow defeating the Party Express when Miz defeated Adam Rose with a skull-crushing finale. Oh, it is excellent chemistry. Might use something. I don't know what exactly. I'd like to get him a manager. I was thinking Eva Marie, but she's currently a heel, and well, yeah. Or maybe Talia Sky. And then in a 69C plus in a match with some good action and a good crowd, Rusev defeating Dolph Ziggler by pinfall after Stardust came out and distracted Dolph Ziggler. Okay, so let's move on to the actual show. Oh wow, a 79B. Good job, Big Show. Big Show starts off the night coming down to the ring, ranting on about Dean Ambrose, talking about how Ambrose did the most criminal acts ever done to a professional wrestler and deliberately injured Kane, not by accident, but on purpose. And talks about how Kane was his tag team partner, his buddy, his best friend in and out of the ring, and all this stuff. And just, marking all the time he can until he's interrupted by Randy Orton, who brings the grade down. Randy Orton starts picking on Big Show, calling him a big crybaby, and just pretty much anything that has been said to Big Show before, calling him a crybaby, saying that he's not half the giant he used to be. He's just a sad version or sad, soured up version of what he used to be, and all this other stuff. And pretty much just calling him the authority's bitch, which frustrates Big Show, and that announces later tonight we will see Randy Orton and the Big Show face off one-on-one in our main event. And also tonight we get a rematch of the tag team bout that happened on Raw a couple weeks ago as Ryback and Daniel Bryan team up to take on Sheamus and Bad News Barrett. Oh, you know what I forgot to add, and I've been forgetting to add? The pre-match catchphrases for Bo Dallas and Wade Barrett. Ugh. By the way, we start off, no, it's not start off the night, but after that, the Brass Ring Club's in the ring about to compete, and the Usos come down to scout their opponents. And then we have the match, which gets a 65C. Solid ring action, but not much weight in heat. The Brass Ring Club defeating the Primetime Players when Cesaro defeated O'Neal with a neutralizer. And Titus was really off his game tonight. Titus, what are you doing? And then Daniel Bryan and Ryback backstage hyping their upcoming tag team match against Bad News Barrett and Sheamus. I picture a lot of yeses and feed me mores going on about there. Got a 66C+. And then we see Roman Reigns walking to the ring before the commercial break. And after the commercial breaks, he's in the ring. He starts off ranting on about Bray Wyatt, saying he doesn't know why Bray Wyatt's attacking him. It's always riddles with him, but he's sick of Bray Wyatt. He's sick of Wyatt in his life. He's sick of Wyatt always poking his nose into business, which then he's interrupted by the yep, one of those things. And Bray on the screen talking to Roman, saying that as long as Roman has a job, as long as Roman's considered the chosen one here in WWE, he will not stop until he exposes Roman for what he truly is. The two go back and forth and do a great segment. I got a 75B-. They both improvised well throughout the segment as well, so that's awesome. And then we have a rematch as it's Roman Reigns taking on Luke Harper. Some good action in average heat. Reigns defeating Harper when Luke Harper was disqualified after Eric Rowan, the other half of the Wyatt family, comes in and attacks Roman Reigns. Apparently there's no psychology between these two. I disagree. I think Luke Harper has psychology. I agree that maybe Roman Reigns not, but I also say that Luke Harper probably has it. Roman is also improving in performance skill. And while the Wyatt family's beating down on Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose's music hit, and here comes the Lunatic Fringe chasing off both the Wyatts and probably hinting towards a future match against either Roman or Luke. Maybe a tag team match. We've already done that once. Cool. And then we go backstage to where The Miz is cutting a promo on John Cena, calling him a phony, calling him a joke and everything, saying that Miz beat him once at WrestleMania, talks about their past, all sorts of stuff. Talks about how great he is and all that, and how after, oh boy, I forgot Payback, that's the next pay-per-view, I almost forgot. And at Payback that he's going to show the whole world that John Cena is just a phony and capture the United States Championship and bring prestige back to the title because John Cena is failing to do that or something, Simple Miz. And then we also go to Randy Orton, who is hyping his upcoming match against the Big Show. Nothing too important, and if you want anything, he calls him the Big Slow because he's slowing down in age and he should retire already, something like that. Then we come back from the Divas break, and about that had some solid in reaction, but not much weighing heat. AJ Lee and Naomi defeating Paige and Nikki Bella, when AJ Lee defeated Nikki Bella by pinfall with a Shining Wizard. And this was also during the time that Paige turned on Nikki. What I would like to imagine is Nikki's about to beat AJ, and Paige being so frustrated that Nikki beats AJ, but not her, comes in there, hits Nikki with the Rampage, walks out of the ring, and as Nikki's getting up from the Rampage, AJ's already up and hits her with a wizard to win the match. That's how I see it happening. So Nikki was off her game. That sucks. Brie did some good work, and Nikki and Brie are a good pairing, I would hope. And nothing too important. Paige is improving in performance, so that's awesome. And then we see Seth Rollins psyching Big Show up for the match later tonight against Randy Orton. That'll be coming up soon. Coming back from the commercial break, we had that tag team match. Some good action in average heat. Ryback and Daniel Bryan defeating Sheamus and Bad News Barrett when Bryan defeated Bad News Barrett with the cattle mutilation. Alright, cool. I don't really know what cattle mutilation is, to be honest. It might be the S-Lock. And then the two are just celebrating the ring. I just thought it would be cool to add that in there. We see Orton walking to the ring. And then we have our main event of the night, which gets a 74B-. Featured great action and a good crowd. Orton defeating Big Show by RKO after distraction from Dean Ambrose. And that gives us a 75B-, increasing our popularity in 23, but also losing it in 16. Most likely America and Canada. SmackDown just never gets me the good stuff. Never. What can you do? I always lose popularity in SmackDown, but, Here's BJ Whitmer. Pretty good athlete, if you ask me. He's not the best. I don't think he's WWE bound or anything, but he fits well in our ROH. Might fit well in TNA. Can't picture him anywhere else. No, not New Japan or anything else. Let's look at SmackDown. What do we do? That's Explosion. Uh-oh, Chuck Taylor and PWG, Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. And Brent Banks. He looks interesting. Who the hell are you? He's Canadian. He looks pretty decent, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to shortlist him. Maybe bring him in at some point. Don't know him, but looks pretty good. Brian Gorey, no one cares. Mark Haskins, okay. Ooh, let's give Titus O'Neil some money because, you know, he's irritated. Here you go, O'Neil. Have a good $500. Cool. And here's everybody in development that's like, I am ready. JoJo Offerman, you are not ready to be called up, and neither of you, Eva Marie. Don't lie to yourselves. We're going to have a lot of people disappointed once we bring them up. Other than that, though, we will look at our storylines before we end off the video. They could be doing better, but so could that. Holy crap. Why is that? Okay. That's doing really well. Cool. All right, so that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you nerds and geeks have enjoyed. If you have, do me a favor, leave me a comment, a like, and subscribe if you have not already. And as always, nerds and geeks, my name has been OMG, WTF, LOL, FTW, BRB, and I will see you, nerds and geeks, next week for Monday Night Raw. We are getting close to Payback. I think Payback will be not next week, but the week after that, because next week we got both Raw and SmackDown, and then Sunday's Payback. So, heck yes, maybe I'll do that on Sunday. So either way, have a great day, nerds and geeks.